Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to go from pretty much a normal number, so like 87, to a binary number. So pretty much I'm going to be showing you how to change number system. So this number here is given in the decimal base system. So pretty much that includes pretty much all the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so it includes 10 different digits. Okay. So this is what we call the decimal base, which has 10 digits. Okay. A binary consists of only two, so it's a base 2, and only consists of zeros and ones. Okay. So to jump between these two number systems, it's kind of like an algorithm. Okay. So I'll be showing you how to pretty much go from a regular number in the decimal system to the binary system. So let's just start with like the number 87, okay? So what we want to do with whatever number we have is we want to divide it by 2, okay? So if we divide this by 2, 87 divided by 2, you're going to get 43.5. So what we do is we write, alright, 87 divided by 2, that's going to give you, so I like to write it in a column pretty much. That's going to give you 43 with a remainder of 1. Okay. Now this is going to be very important taking note of these remainders. Okay. So we do have a remainder of 1 because that 0.5. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take 43 and divide it by 2. Okay. Now if you go 43 divided by 2, that's going to give you 21.5. So what you're going to do is you're going to write 20 and put a remainder 1. So remainder 1. Divide 21 by 2 now, okay? So 21 divided by 2 is going to give you 10.5. So what you're going to write is 10 remainder 1, okay? Then you're going to divide 10 by 2, okay? Now if you divide 10 by 2, you get exactly 5. So that means your remainder is 0. Divide 5 by 2 and you're going to get 2.5. So what you're going to write is 2 remainder 1. Then what you're going to do is write 2 divided by 2, which gives you 1 remainder 0. Then finally you're going to do 1 divided by 2, which gives you a half. So you're going to get pretty much 0 remainder 1. Okay. So 0 remainder 1. Now all these remainders actually make up our binary number. So what we're going to do is write out all of them from top to bottom. Okay. So all the way up to here. So at the bottom we have, if I zoom out, I have 1, so 1, then I have 0, 0, then I have 1, then I have 0, then I have 1, 1, 1, okay? And this is the binary number of 87, okay? Now you're probably thinking, okay, how can you actually show that's actually true? Well, we can just go from binary back to decimal system, okay? So since it's a 2-base system, what we do is we're going to label each of these with a 2 as your base. So for example, this is going to be 2 to the power of 0, this is going to be 2 to the power of 1, this will be 2 to the power of 2, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, we're only going to look at the ones that have 1s in front of them. So for example, only these guys here are kind of relevant. So all we're going to do is add them together pretty much. So that means 2 to the power of 6 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 1 plus 2 to the power of 0 is 1, so plus 1. So if you were to put this in a calculator, 2 to the power of 6 is 64. So you have 64 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 16 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. And if you put that in your calculator, 64 plus 16 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 gives you 87. So this is the correct binary number for 87. So what you do is just take whatever number you have, write its remainder, and then just keep doing that pretty much. Okay. And to convert between them, you just write all the base 2, start from 0 from the right side, and then you go to the left pretty much and you fill it out. Okay, so let's take a look at another example. So let's say I wanted to work out what the binary number is of, let's say, 152, okay? How would we do that? So 152 divided by 2. So 152 divided by 2 gives you 76, exactly. So the remainder is 0, okay? So 76 divided by 2 is going to give you 38 exactly. So the remainder is still 0. So remainder 0. 38 divided by 2 is 19. Remainder 0. Remainder 0. 19 divided by 2 is going to give you 9.5. So what you're going to write is 9. Remainder 1. Then you're going to go 9 divided by 2 gives you 4.5. So what you're going to write is 4. Remainder 1. 4 divided by 2 is going to give you 2. Remainder 0. Then you go 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. Remainder 0. Then you're going to get 1 divided by 2, which is going to give you a half. So what you're going to write is 0. Remainder 1. Then we just write all of the remainders from top to bottom. So what we have is, so if I zoom out again, let's go 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 0, 0. So this is the binary number of 152 if I've counted that right. So 3 zeros on the end, 2 1s, 2 zeros, 1 1. Okay, cool. So this is the binary number of 152, okay? So how can we double check this? Well, we can just convert it back to its decimal form. So let's just do that real quick. So going from right to left, so this is 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 6, and 2 to the power of 7. So we're only taking a look at the ones with the ones, so only these guys are relevant. So 2 to the power of 7 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 3. Okay? So add them up. So 2 to the power of 7 is going to be 128 plus 2 to the power of 4, which is 16, plus 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. So if you add them together, you're going to get hopefully 152. Yes, you do. Absolutely. Righto. We'll do one more example, and that should be about it. It's pretty much exactly the same with any number, pretty much. Yeah, so let's just do another one. Let's go, I'll just pick any number. Let's go, we can choose a large one actually. Let's go 926, okay? And let's convert that to its binary number, okay? So 926 divided by 2, okay? So 926 divided by 2 gives you 463, remainder 0. Divide that by 2, so divide by 2 is going to give you 231.5. So what you're going to write is 231 remainder 1. Then we're going to do that again. So 231 divided by 2, it gives you 115.5. So what you're going to write is 115 remainder 1. 115 divided by 2. It's going to give you 57.5. So what you're going to write is 57 remainder 1. Then go 57 divided by 2. Gives you 28.5. So what you're going to write is 28 remainder 1. Then 28 divided by 2 gives you 14. Remainder 0. Then you go 14 divided by 2 gives you 7. Remainder 0. Then you go 7 divided by 2 gives you 3.5. So what you're going to write is 3 remainder 1. 3 divided by 2 gives you 1.5. So what you're going to write is 1 remainder 1. And 1 divided by 2 gives you a half. So what you're going to write is 0 remainder 1. So now let's take a look at this binary number. So triple ones. It's going to zoom out a bit more because it's quite a large one. So 1 1 1 0 0 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and 0. Right, so this is the binary number of 926. So we can double check that very quickly by converting back to decimal form. So let's just do that very quickly. So this is 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 6, and you pretty much get the idea. Okay, so the only ones relevant to us are these ones and all of these ones. Okay, so 2 to the power of 9 plus 2 to the power of 8 plus 2 to the power of 7 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 1. So what we're going to have is, alright, 2 to the power of 9, what's that? 512 plus 2 to the power of 8, 256 plus 2 to the power of 7 is 128 plus 2 to the power of 4, 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. So if you add those together, so 512 plus 256 plus 128 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 gives you 926, which was our number, I believe it was. Just double check. Yes, it was. Alright, perfect. Right. So that's how you convert from decimal form to binary system. If you had any questions about anything in this video, leave something in the comments and I'll try my best to answer it, but I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.